Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lynn. I'm going to take you shopping for this next hour. You know, there's a couple of little things I want to talk about before we even get started with the best coffee in the world. Back in 1958, Mike DiDonato actually was the first one to bring the espresso machine to Canada. Now, if it wasn't for good old Mike, perhaps we wouldn't have espresso here in 2025. We have an incredible today's blockbuster from Europe, but here's the thing I want to tell you. You know, there's companies that actually specialize in all different kinds of, items that you find, from vacuums to blow dryers to this and that. Jura specializes in one thing, and that's to ensure that you get the best darn coffee that you've ever had in your life. And that comes, of course, from the machine itself and the incredible beans. Let's have a look at your blockbuster. You can become your own barista at home. Here it is. It's the Jura E8 Chrome Espresso machine. That in its own has the value of $295. You have the Cool Control Milk Chiller. Oh, yes, that beautiful foam on your cappuccinos and your cafe lattes. That's $395. You have the Smart Care Kit. You have the Wi-Fi Connect. Let's talk about artificial intelligence, huh? If your spouse still doesn't know how to make your coffee after 20 years, this machine will know it. You also have the milk pipe with the stainless steel casing and the traditional whole coffee beans all included. And of course, my camera is not here, so I'm going to have to move over to Chris P. Let's have a look at the 735707. You have 12 interest-free easy pays here of $249.58, free shipping and handling. You can make up to 16 different types of beautiful coffees. Chris P, great to be with you, sir.
Pleasure to see you again.
And I hope I got that information correct.
You know what? That was wonderful. That was such a wonderful tribute to I.W.S Canada and Mr. Mike DiDonato, who did bring espresso culture to Canada back in 1958. So we've evolved quite a bit since then.
Oh, yes.
And I.W.S Canada, official distributor of Jura. Jura is a Swiss company, and just like you said, so focused on super automatic.
On one thing.
Yeah, that's it. Just super automatic specialty coffee machines that produce exquisite cups of coffee.
Well, let's talk about how exquisite and how beautiful this machine is, because there's a lot of technology that goes behind the Jura blockbuster. So let's take me on a tour here.
Well, absolutely. You said something really great. There's a lot of technology, but the simplicity is all based on bean to cup. It's really based on grinding that bean, freshly ground, not capsuled.
Right.
And that's where we start with Jura. So although it's, all about the technology, there's just so much in there about the pure love and passion for a great cup of coffee. So how do we start with this machine? So you get this lovely E8, as you mentioned, what a fantastic bundle.
Gorgeous.
The absolute hottest deal on the market. But the E8 Chrome, you get that machine, you pull it out of the box, and the first thing you're gonna do is take that bag of traditional I.W.S bean, the 1 kg bag, and you're going to just pour some beans.
Oh, I can smell that right here.
Directly into the top of the machine.
Beautiful.
So I love to get a top shot of the machine just so we can see the beans in there.
I don't know if we have an operator today, but we might be able to do it.
So the beans go in the top of the machine, and as I said, they're ground for each and every preparation. So there's that top of the machine, and I'm just gonna pour the beans in there.
And these could be your specialty beans, right? Like if you love a French vanilla mixed with a Colombian down the road, you can do all of those specialty beans.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you can pick whatever you'd like to put into your machine. We always recommend beans that are not necessarily flavored, only because you can't get that smell or that aroma out of the grinder.
Right,
so we're really like, hey, go with the traditional. It's a fantastic blend. We also have the Intenso, another fantastic blend. And then you can always use syrups to actually flavor your coffees at the end.
Okay.
And that's how we sort of look at that. But you've got this wonderful grinder, the P.E.P grinder, professional aroma grinder. It's a patented Jura technology. Pour the beans in. And when we make a beverage selection, you'll hear that grind. That's where the romance is.
And now I'm looking at this and it is sleek and it is absolutely beautiful. And look at how, call it high tech, but the engineering, there's every thought process that has gone into ensuring that every single bean is, or I'm gonna call it crushed, I'm sure it's not the right terminology, to give you that perfect darn coffee.
Yes.
Like I said, the perfect, right?
Absolutely. You know, for too many years, we sort of look at coffee as a secondary thing.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the grocery store and we'll get, the best produce and the best steaks, and we want to enjoy the best food. But we always look at coffee like, well, if I have a cup of coffee, I'm just having a cup of Java. It's all good.
Right.
Well, why are we doing that? We should not settle for second best. We should look for that perfect moment. And I can guarantee you with an E8, and the FIMA traditional beans, you're gonna have that perfect moment every single morning.
All right, so here we go. This is where we put in the beans. Now I'm looking at this, I'm going, where does the water go?
Okay, really, really simple. Right on the side here, we have this beautiful ridged water tank. And again, you hit it on the nose. It's a beautiful machine. So the aesthetics are gorgeous too. So the design is wonderful. And it allows for us to be able to place this in our kitchen, in our home, so it looks absolutely beautiful on our counter. And then we've got this ribbed water tank. Again, a beautiful aesthetic to the whole machine. The water filter that's inside, that's the Claris Smart Plus water filter. What that filter does, it will filter the water that's in the tank, so we're not going to get limescale buildup on the tank, but it also filters the water that runs through the machine.
So this is really good, especially, I'm on a well system where I live.
Yes.
And
so you have very hard water.
Very hard water.
Yeah.
So that's perfect then.
Absolutely. It's going to filter that water, take out a lot of those minerals, because at the end of the day, 98% of the cup is water. So if we have a really hard water, it's going to impact and negatively impact that final product. And that's why I love everything that Jura does, because we're focused on that final product. It's not just about introducing technologies for the sake of saying, hey, look, we've got some bells and whistles. No, it's about legitimately improving and refining that perfect cup of coffee.
Every single day.
Simple.
All right, so we filled up the water. We've got the beans in. I'm getting excited now because I got to tell you, Chris, I'm dying for a coffee.
Yes.
Now, I noticed
We're almost
something.
there.
We're almost there.
there.
This is also a really cool feature that generally you would have to purchase separately, and it's coming with the unit. It is ice cold. Guess what goes in there? Your milk.
That's it.
Your milk.
So every step of the way, there's a solution here. You want the best cup of coffee, freshly ground, not capsuled. Solution. You want the best water going into your coffee, there's your solution.
Right.
And finally, when you're making something like a cappuccino or a latte macchiato, you want that perfect milk foam.
Absolutely.
So to get that perfect milk foam, right here you have the cool control. This is a chiller. It's going to keep your milk at 4 degrees Celsius, which is the optimum temperature to create the perfect milk foam.
Okay.
Take a look. I'm going to open that up.
Got the milk inside.
Milk goes in the top. Now this piece is stainless steel. It's dishwasher safe.
Okay.
So at the end of the night, if I'm done and the milk is done, I can essentially take that out and I can either dump out if there's just a little bit of milk remaining, or I can put it in the fridge with the lid and keep it for the next day.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So now that we've got that done, so now we know all the entire setup, very, very easy. Once you've done it, all you have to do is, keep replenishing your milk, your beans, and your water.
Yeah.
Now, show us here, because I think there's 16 different types. I'm
going to do you one better.
17.
You got it.
Okay, 17. I was off by one. But 17 different types of incredible coffee.
Yes.
Let's do it.
And isn't that what it's all about?
I am not kidding.
Right.
Absolutely.
So if we take a look at the front screen here, we'll be able to see some of the options that I have. So I can do a cappuccino, I can do a latte macchiato, I can do an espresso doppio, I can do a flat white. And Lynn, if you want me to go back to the doppio is a double espresso. And the one thing that Jura does is it doesn't cheat you. So when it says espresso doppio, it really means espresso doppio. It'll grind and brew twice. It's not just going to add extra water to get to that volume that says, okay, now I have a double, I've doubled the volume. So as I scroll through, I can see I have a coffee and I have an Americano, and we can tackle that, difference as well on the machine. A coffee, you grind, you brew. For the duration of the brewing, it runs through the grind.
Okay.
That's a coffee. But Americano's different. If we go to our cafe and we want a classic Americano, what's going to happen is the machine will grind, will produce the espresso, and then we'll add hot, clean water. It's not running through the grind.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm actually, is this the one here, Chris? Would this be the glass?
You want an Americano?
I would love whatever you want to serve
Or shall
me.
we call it Canadiano?
A Canadiano.
There we go.
Por favor.
An Americano at your press of a button.
Okay.
I just touch the button. The machine grinds the beans fresh.
Yes, I can
and
hear
now
that.
we're going to get that preparation.
Now, while we're looking at this
Yes.
and how it's going to grind, here is a 5-star review.
Okay.
Fan of Jura a month ago. Here's a great option. Oh, I just purchased this amazing offer as a part of my wedding gift to my daughter. How about that?
What a fantastic idea.
Okay, great wedding gifts, housewarming gifts. And yes, you know what? You look at this, it's a considered purchase, but it is an investment and a guarantee that you will get the best coffee ever. And this machine, like Jura only specializes in coffee machines. That is it. That makes you the leader, the expert when it comes to coffee machines.
Absolutely. We can see that clean hot water
Oh my
going into
gosh,
the back.
look at that.
So your Americano is ready and the screen says, enjoy. And you know, getting back to the gift,
Yes.
I had no clue who Jura was 10 years ago.
Okay.
My dear mother bought my wife and I as a housewarming gift a Jura E8.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes, and that's how I was introduced to Jura. I fell in love with the machine at home, and you know, the rest is history. I sort of applied to a posting, and here I am.
And then
on
here
TSC.
you are. Isn't that how it works? Isn't that how it works?
It's crazy.
So what did you just make me here?
So this is the Americano.
The Americano.
And as you can see, it's, you know,
Just
beautiful.
perfect.
You've got that nice crema on the top of it that's formed. That's telling you that it's under the right amount of pressure. It's giving you the right pressure inside that brew chamber to give you that perfect extraction.
Now, are we able to make a cafe latte, something that uses a little bit more milk, or a cappuccino?
Yeah, I'm going to make
What are you
here
gonna make?
one of the sort of staple Jura beverages, which
Okay.
is the latte macchiato. And that's a 3-layered beverage. So you get some steam milk, some foam milk, and then you get your shot of espresso that sort of flows in. Then on this other machine, I'm going to start making my favorite beverage,
Okay.
which is the flat white. And I want to sort of get out of the way as quick as I can here.
Okay.
But I'm going to hit the flat white.
Beautiful.
There we go.
There we go.
So we'll see the
Oh,
latte macchiato being
Let's get a
produced.
close-up over here, please. This is great.
You've got that foam going in, you've got that steam milk that's going to go in, and then there's going to be an interval. That's going to allow them to separate. So this is the magic of the machine. And you know what? I look like a genius when I serve something like this up at one of my parties.
Sure.
Because everyone looks at it and goes, wow, that's so beautiful. How did you do that? Well, I said, it takes a lot of work. I pressed a button.
I would be so cheeky, actually, to have make a little menu at home.
Yes.
On all the different types of coffees, and after serving dinner, I would say, and what kind of coffee would you like? And serve the little menu. That's how cheeky I would be. Can you imagine 17 different types of coffee?
Yes.
That is incredible.
It's amazing. It's so great for entertaining. As we said earlier, it makes a great gift, like a housewarming gift. And you just look at the art that's involved in producing this cup. It is absolutely beautiful. And we're using these crystal cups because these Jura cups really give you a phenomenal look at what's being produced.
Chris, could I ask you please to grab my papers at the back of the counter?
I sure
I
can.
appreciate that very much.
yes.
Okay, have a
No
look
problem.
at this incredible coffee. All right, 2 different types of coffees happening right here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We've got the latte macchiato, and I can actually jazz this up a bit if I wanted to.
Okay, what are you going
I
to
can
put on
do
there? Some syrup?
Yeah, some
Some
chocolate.
chocolate?
Chocolate syrup. I get
Make a
some
happy
nice,
face? Are you good at making any pictures?
Well, I could do a little bit of latte art, but it's really not anything that I would write home about. But I
Okay.
can do a nice little drizzle
Okay, nice.
on the top and give it a little bit of, you
Now,
know, character.
I want to show 3 different types of coffees. Please don't go anywhere. Okay, so there we go. Look at, this is just 3 out of, oh yeah, my lipstick on that side, right?
Perfect.
3 out of, I can't read where it is.
17,
Oh, there
yeah.
it is. 3 different types of coffee out of 17. Can your coffee machine do that at home? Look, you get this home for $249.58. Your last payment is August 4th of 2026. And do you know how long this machine is going to last you? For a very, very long time. And talk to me about your customer service in a moment. Here it is, your blockbuster, your Jura E8 Chrome Espresso machine. That on its own is $295. But the value that you're getting is $37.05. So you have the cool control milk chiller, that's $395. The smart care kit. We're gonna get into that Wi-Fi Connect. I am telling you, this is like, that's worth everything. $99. You also have the milk pipe with the stainless steel casing available, and I missed the last one, but $249.58 will get this home to you today. Oh, there it is, the FEMA traditional whole coffee beans. We don't want to forget, because you know what? When you open this up, you may not have coffee beans at home, and you want to have a really good coffee.
Well, when we came together and we talked about this bundle, we said, okay, so how can we make that TSC shopper really happy? Well, let's make sure that they get everything in the bundle they could possibly need to just take everything out of the box and start making great coffees, cafe quality coffees, right at the touch of a button with their new Jura E8.
Look at this.
Look at this shot of espresso.
Okay, let's move these down now, because I really want to showcase how incredible your Jura is when you get it home. My goodness. Look, we don't all have the same taste, nor do we all take our coffee the same way.
No.
So talk to me about something, because if I said to my spouse, can you make me a coffee? And he's like, do you take sugar in that again? Right?
Yes.
So this actually knows what kind of coffee I like because of the AI feature.
Well, here's the thing.
Tell me about this, because this is so cool.
It's really, really incredible. And I'm making espresso doppio on this side.
Okay, perfect.
But while I do, I'm going to talk a little bit about what you get with the Wi-Fi Connect. And you hit it right on the nose. Customization is everything. And when we're thinking about pleasing a household or pleasing a family, it's really about customizing. So on the machine, I can essentially program my cup of coffee the way I like it.
Right.
So for instance, I could take this espresso and I'm going to press this button and hold. Mm-hmm. When I press and hold, it'll take me to a screen where it's going to ask me product settings or reposition the product.
Okay.
So I have a choice of repositioning my products based on the ones I use most often.
Okay.
Product settings. And now I can increase or decrease coffee strength.
Love it.
I can increase or decrease the volume.
Can you choose if you want to have a cappuccino every day or it's an espresso every day?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I can program my cappuccino the same way. I've got temperature as high, and I can actually add it as a pre-selection with pre-ground coffee. But I don't want to do that. I want to use the beans that are in the machine, so I can use pre-ground in the back of the machine. I'll show you that a little bit later. But I can have that program, and then I can also have, and Lana, if she's not in the room, but if she...
So hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'm in my bedroom.
Yeah.
My alarm wakes me up.
Yes.
I put my glass underneath the machine.
Correct.
I'm still have sleep in my eyes, and I'm like, okay, make my coffee?
Well, I'm going to refine that one step back.
Okay.
You'd have to turn on the machine.
Okay.
So you
let's
run
say
down,
on.
you turn on the machine, then you start getting ready.
Okay.
You're done getting ready, you're out of the shower, but when you get down to the kitchen, you want to be able to have your coffee ready for you.
Okay,
You've placed your glass,
beautiful.
You've placed your glass underneath, and you can use that Wi-Fi Connect from pretty much any room in your house
So do we need to put
produce
a
your
glass
coffee.
under here for Lana?
So we will eventually put a glass underneath for Lana. And Lana's not in the room with us right now.
She's actually producing.
Yes. So Lana's producing, and we have the Wi-Fi Connect in the top, and maybe we can get a shot of the Wi-Fi Connect.
This is so interesting. This is absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
And you've already made 5 different types of coffee, by the way.
Yeah.
So the Wi-Fi Connect, okay.
And so the Wi-Fi Connect is right here in the back.
Okay.
And that allows you to use our Joe, which is our Jura Operating Experience app. And that app, once you open it up, it'll give you access. It'll allow you to connect to the machine. And therefore, on your app, you can have your own recipe for your beverage.
Beautiful.
So I have my espresso loaded into my machine, and it's got it memorized. On your app, you will have your own recipe that you can select
Yeah.
And actually the machine will brew your recipe.
So I just want to remind everyone, right? So you're going to get your coffee beans home. You're going to place your beautiful coffee beans that come with your machine at the top. You then have your water reservoir, which is right over here. You then have the beautiful cooling system, really chilled, gorgeous milk. You can make 17 different types of coffee, which is incredible. And you could also, can you just use hot water if you just wanted hot water on this?
Well, let's
Chris,
put it
I'm
this
just
way.
asking.
We're going to appeal to everyone within that household.
Okay.
And, you know, what we're going to look at is something like a hot tea.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So I have a cup there with a tea bag in it.
Beautiful, thank
you. So if you're
you.
a tea drinker or you occasionally like to switch it up, just place that tea under there. Perfect. And we can actually scroll through.
And just put hot water.
And just hit, go ahead, Lynn.
It's right here,
Right
right?
there, right
Which
here.
one? That
Yep.
one. Okay, perfect.
There you go.
Do I hit it again?
No,
No,
it's all
that's
good.
it.
So now that's going to produce a really hot cup of tea. I have a golden chai in there. It's going to produce my tea.
At the right temperature.
At perfect temperature. You're going to be able to enjoy your teas, your coffees. Also, the machine won't produce a hot chocolate as far as I put chocolate in the machine. However, what I do when my beautiful nieces come over is I will take a glass and use again my chocolate sauce.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to drizzle that.
And then add the water in it. The hot water.
I'm going to do one better.
Oh,
I am going to add.
I'm coming over to your house.
Yeah, well, I'm really popular. I'm really popular within my family.
I'm sure you're
Because
popular
of-
with anyone that comes over to your house and they say, hey, Chris,
Yes.
can you make me that really nice Spanish coffee or,
You
know,
got that.
you know, the after dinner cocktail coffees that you can make, like the espresso martini. Listen, we're talking regular coffees here,
Yes.
but let's not forget the chilled espresso martini, for example, and all those specialty ones.
Did you say espresso martini?
I
Did you actually say espresso
I
martini?
did.
Okay, well, I think we should
You
do one
know
up.
what?
I think we should do
We
one
did not
up.
plan this, by the
No,
way.
I think we should do one up because I've got my shaker here.
Oh boy, what
So
are you
I
making?
think we should do one up. I'm going to do an espresso martini for you. I mean, if that's
Okay.
what you asked for, that's what you've got to get.
Oh,
You can see I'm making a hot chocolate.
Oh,
I'm
look
using
at the milk.
Yes, using the milk foam.
How fantastic. And by the way, 5-star rated. We're offering you that free shipping. We have this incredible blockbuster price. You're saving $600. 12 easy pays of $249.58. If you have someone who's that coffee lover in the home, maybe you have an entertainment spot in your household where you think, okay, this is going to go right at the bar. I mean, this is almost like a professional series. If you owned a little cafe, tiny little cafe, this would be fantastic. I'll tell you what, it would pay for itself very, very quickly. And the bundle that you are receiving is everything you need. Maybe we could just get a picture of the bundle over here because you get everything that you absolutely need. The beautiful machine, of course, you have for your cold milk. You have your filters, the espresso, everything you need to get you started. As Chris is going ahead and making
You can hear this, right?
a little cocktail here.
Yeah.
Rich is really fantastic. I mean, like I said, it's an investment, but my gosh, how much do you spend in the drive-through? Think about it. How much do you spend for a coffee and it's like, oh my gosh, I really just want a really great coffee. This is the opportunity to get this home. It's fantastic. Espresso martini, look at you, fancy man. That is fancy.
There is your espresso martini. And I'm going to just take a couple of beans from the top
Oh, now you're
here.
even fancier.
Give it a little bit of decoration. Take a look at that.
Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so look at, we've made how many different types of coffees right now? Can we get Lana to make hers? Because Lana is in the control room. Are you set up, Lana? I'm not hearing anybody.
Yeah, Lana's working on it.
It would help if I turned on my IFB.
Yes, but
After
you know what?
25
I
years
think
of doing this, I had my IFB off the whole time.
That's okay. You can enjoy that. You can enjoy that espresso martini, and I'm sure it's going to give you the boost you need.
Thank you. Maybe,
Right?
maybe it'll knock some sense. Yeah, I'm thinking, why am I not hearing anybody throughout this entire show? I apologize to all of you in
No
the
problem.
control room. Okay, where is Lana? Lana's going to make
Hey,
her
look,
coffee.
we've got Lana.
Okay,
Okay, so Lana's connected to this
beautiful.
machine.
And she's not here. She's in the other room producing.
She's in a totally different room. You know, here's my little hot chocolate, and I can always use a little bit of whipped cream on that to sort of
beautiful.
jazz it up a little bit.
You know,
but
next
Lana-
time you have to bring the brandy or something, right?
Oh, Lana's going to take some orders. So
Orders
she's
from
gonna
the
go on the
crew.
order part of the app.
Okay.
So if you hit along the bottom, you can see there where there's a spot that says orders. So if you were having a party or an event at your place, you can, you know, take the orders for everyone. Like you were saying earlier, you got your coffee menu, and then you could select everyone's beverage. And when you press develop, boom, it'll do all of them.
Cappuccino, $8.99, please. $8.99, thank you very much, because you're at a very fine Italian restaurant and cappuccino is not $1.99. So we're doing the fancy cappuccino for Elizabeth. Beautiful.
So here's my hot chocolate. So we're doing a cappuccino. So you can see I have not touched this machine. I'm just going to place the cup.
You have to love this. Everyone at home, this is genius. Can you imagine? You know, Lana's in the other room. She's taking orders for the crew right now, what kind of coffee they want to have. How many different types of coffee have we made here, Chris, so far? Like 7, 8, 9?
I think we've
with
done,
the
yeah.
tea,
Yeah.
with my martini, which, by the way, you know, there's something missing in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't want to get you in
got stopped at
trouble.
security, didn't you?
I did. I tried to sneak the bottle in, but you know what? There was a piece that's missing. But you can see we're working on the cappuccino. Actually, we didn't do anything. It was Lana. Lana selected the cappuccino.
Yeah.
This is based on her actual recipe, and we have the cappuccino being made.
Look at that.
So she has her own strength on her phone. She has her own amount of milk foam. It's beautiful. It's custom. It's all for her. Look at that.
Isn't that
and
fantastic?
I'm going to top that off before, you know, we take it to Lana.
No, is Christine coming out to get it? Oh, Elizabeth, my apologies. Is Elizabeth coming out? Come on, Elizabeth. Oh, fantastic, Elizabeth. Thank you so much.
Out.
And by the way, if you've noticed all these beautiful glasses that we are using, they really go hand in hand. We have the espresso glass with the logo set of 2. That is $35. You can go onto tse.ca, the latte macchiato. There they are. There they are. You have the small set, the macchiato glass is available, the espresso for you. I mean, just go ahead, add on. We have coffee beans that you can add on as well. All of these from Jura. I have to tell you, this blockbuster is phenomenal. All right, Elizabeth is here now. She is due for a very special cappuccino.
Thank you.
Wait, we have to see how you like it though. Okay. Does it?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect.
But you see, now, to do it properly, you got to kind of get your lips in there, so when you come out, you have the mustache. That's the sign of a good cappuccino as well, right?
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Enjoy the coffee. No, take it with you. We'll get the glass.
Yes.
Go take it with you for sure. Okay, $2,995. I have to tell you, this is such an investment in your kitchen. And if you're redoing your kitchen, you want beautiful appliances, well, Jura only specializes in one, and that is bringing you the top level when it comes to coffee machines. Now, they also have a wonderful showroom that is located here in Mississauga, right off Matheson. Showroom, customer care, it's all there.
Well, you know what? It was great to have you visit us, and I hope you loved what you saw, because
I did.
You know, there's something to say about post-sales service. And not only does Jura love producing the best machines on the market and offering you the opportunity to have the best coffee every single day, to have that perfect moment every single day, but it's also about the care for your machine, care for you as a customer. So to be able to come into our Jura Hospitality Center in Mississauga, be able to interact with our crew there.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to learn about some new tips on how to maintain your machine. Perhaps, you know, you're looking at the frothing of your machine and wondering, is there anything you can do better? So that's a great place for you to start and bring your machine in.